you've grown up in young Hollywood, really, having like so many successful shows, and now you're on Arrow. Do you feel a responsibility with that platform?
I do, actually, and it's something that I've known for a long time, but especially through Shadowhunters, because the fandom is so vocal, and so many people who are going through a very transitional time in their lives have become attached to the show, and the show has become a tool for them and a vessel for them, and the fandom has become a community where they can feel loved and accepted and feel free to be exactly who it is they are. So I think we do have a responsibility, because we are in the public eye and because our society has become one in which media is very influential. We have to at least try and make a mark on the world in some way, because yes, we get to do what we love for a living, but it gives us a bit of a voice, and I'm determined not to waste mine. So I mean, I try not to tell people what to think or how to be, but I try and just put positivity out into the world, and nobody's perfect, but at least I can try and make someone smile once in a while.
How has the Arrow fandom embraced you? I mean, we finally know who you're playing. It's very exciting.
It's very interesting. I was so nervous, very excited, but so nervous because I've seen through, with Malik being right next to Felicity in so many of these articles and everything, I know how beloved they are to the fandom. And I know what that means to these people that have been watching the show from day one, and I just want to do right by that.
Right.
But I'm loving the way this character is being crafted and the way things are kind of unfolding. And now that I can finally talk about it,
I know, it's so pretty.
It's a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
No, but it's really wonderful, and they've been so welcoming, and I'm starting to see fan art now, which is amazing.
So cool.
It's really cool.
We do know that there's like a forward, like a future episode.
Yes.
What can you tease about that?
Ooh, what can I tease without teasing too much? You get to see a lot about why Mia is the way she is, and what in her childhood and what events in her life up until this point have happened to form her into this hardened fighter, into this person that doesn't deal with emotions well, doesn't deal with vulnerability well, and has really guarded herself.
Yeah. What is it like having Steven and Emily really as your parents on the show?
Extremely intimidating, but incredibly wonderful as well. Because, when Beth first called me and told me who I actually was, she goes, so intellectually we want her to have all of the best qualities of Felicity, but physically we want her to have all the qualities of Oliver. Yeah. So I'm going, so does salmon ladder or the 12-pack or what do I need to do? No, but both Steven and Emily have been so lovely and really welcoming and so just helpful. I also watched the entire series to try and glean what I could, because they've done such a wonderful job crafting these characters, and I feel like it's my job to carry that on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this finale season, the final season of Shadowhunters, what can you reveal about it? Put the fans' minds to rest.
Well, I'm in the show, even though I'm technically dead right now. I'm in the episodes. Yeah. I'm there. But what I can say is that, particularly about Clary's journey, she's been trying to push aside this Morgenstern half of her, the half of her that her father brought, this darkness, this evil, this sort of stain on her reputation and on who she is and on her soul in a sense. I mean, she did kill her father after all. So it's something that she's tried to push aside, and the events that happen in 3B force her to confront them head on. And it's something that she is forced to reconcile with that part of her and that part of her family, and find the positive and the negative sides of facing who it is that you really are.
Well, the fans, you know the fandom. They're amazing. They've put up billboards trying to save this show. Do you have a message to them?
The biggest thing I can say is just thank you. I'm constantly astounded and humbled and eternally grateful as a Shadow fan. Just to be even a small part of this community they've created has just been the biggest gift. And hearing the stories and seeing what people have created because of the show, it's really astounding. I just love the fact that in this world that's so divided, there's a group out there that is all about love and all about helping each other, and that just gives me hope for the future.